Title: The Empty Chair. The old house stood silent at the edge of town. The paint had faded and the porch sling barely moved with the wind. Inside, a single chair sat by the window, worn out, creaking softly every time the breeze slipped through the cracks. It was Emma's favorite chair. Every morning for 30 years, Emma had sat there, sipping her coffee, watching the sunrise, and smiling at life's simple beauty. Her laughter used to fill every corner of the house. But now, that laughter was gone, and the chair remained empty. Her husband John sat across from it every day, staring at the spot where she used to be. His coffee would grow cold, untouched, as memories flooded his heart. He could still see her, brushing her hair in the sunlight, reading her favorite book, or teasing him about his old flannel shirts. "You'll never throw that one away, will you?" she used to say with a grin. She was right. He never did. It had been 6 months since cancer took he. Still, every room in that house whispered her name. The walls remembered her songs. The kitchen held her laughter. The garden bloomed because she once loved it. John tried to move on. People told him he should. "You need to live again," they said. But how could he when every heartbeat reminded him of her? One evening, while going through her things, he found a sealed envelope tucked inside one of her favorite books. The handwriting was hers. With trembling hands, he opened it. Tears fell onto the paper as John read those words again and again. It was her voice, soft, warm, and full of life, echoing through his soul. He folded the letter carefully and placed it on the table beside the chair. That night, he didn't cry. For the first time in months, he smiled. The next morning, John took his coffee outside. The sky looked just like it did when Emma was alive, painted with orange and gold. He walked to the garden and began planting new flowers, ones she had always wanted. Neighbors stopped by, surprised to see him outside again. He smiled and invited them in. Days passed, and the house began to change. The windows opened, sunlight poured in, and laughter returned, slowly, gently. Children from the neighborhood came to visit. They loved listening to John's stories about Emma, about her kindness, her jokes, her love for rainy days. One little girl, Lily, reminded him so much of Emma. Curious, kind-hearted, and always asking questions. She often sat in Emma's chair while he told stories. One day, Lily looked up and asked, "Mr. John, was she your angel?" He paused, smiled, and said softly, "Yes, sweetheart, she still is." That evening, as the sun set, John looked at the chair. No longer empty, no longer lonely. It was filled with laughter again, just like Emma wanted. He whispered into the wind, "I kept my promise, love." The breeze brushed against his face, gentle, almost like a kiss. And for a moment, he could swear he heard her voice whisper back, "Thank you." Moral of the story: true love never ends. It changes shape, it moves through time, and even after goodbye, it finds a way to live on.